Anybody in need of 40 black pens? How about a bundle of 21 heavy-duty sponges? And what household would be complete without a large jar filled with 3.5 pounds of chocolate-covered raisins? These are just some of the offerings available to you at Costco, the pay-to-enter wholesale store known for selling things in large quantities, or at least in large packaging. Costco seems like a great store for large families, but if you're only feeding a household of 2, it can be a bit challenging to shop at because a lot of the stuff only comes in very large portions, especially when it comes to the food. Rest assured though, they do sell toilets individually. You do not have to buy a pack of 10 toilets if you'd like to buy a toilet at Costco. So for this video, I bought 5 different foods to try, most of which are frozen so that they'll actually keep long enough for me to realistically eat everything before it goes bad. I have a new fancy fridge that has a fancy huge freezer, and it has been rendered temporarily unusable because it is stuffed wall to wall with frozen Costco foods. Two of the foods that I got are actually retail versions of foods that are sold at Costco's infamous food court, the hot dog and the chicken bake. I have seen news articles written about the $1.50 hot dog. It's that popular. So I did what any rational person in this situation would do, and I bought a pack of 14 extra long wieners along with a pack of 18 giant hot dog buns that match the ones sold in the food court. Buying bread at Costco feels like a terrible idea unless you have a very large family or are planning a bread festival of some type in the near future. I followed the recommended cooking method, which was to boil the hot dogs, but I also employed a couple of other innovative hot dog techniques. Plop. This here is the trademark hot dog towel off, an essential step in hot dog preparation as it helps keep the bun nice and dry instead of getting it soggy with wiener sweat. You'll also notice me performing the wiener vacation, in which I remove the hot dog from the bun between bites, once again intending to preserve the dryness of the bread. I just can't have wet bread, okay? Can't have it. Big surprise, but I actually think that the hot dogs are worth the hype. Normally, fancy hot dogs aren't my thing, but these are an exception. Plump, juicy wieners, just how I like them. I also quite enjoy the oversized sandwich buns that pair with these hot dogs, although they are extremely bready. Not too bready for my taste, because I'm a real bread head, but other less bready individuals might find themselves picking the bun apart a little. The chicken bake just sounded weird, so I had to get it. I didn't even look at what it was exactly before I got it. I was just so repulsed by the name chicken bake that it was purchased on site. The box claims that they're stuffed with chicken breast strips, 3 cheeses, smoky bacon, Caesar dressing, and green onions, which, despite my initial fears, actually sounds kinda good.
Actually, they look kinda good.
Now these things were a pleasant surprise. I've actually already almost finished off the entire box of chicken bakes at this point just because they're so tasty and convenient to make.
That is actually a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. It's not at all what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a pizza pocket. I know it doesn't have gravy. It kind of reminds me of a chicken pot pie.
The chicken in particular is really tender tasty. I'm not sure that I'll be buying another box of these once I'm done, for they do contain a large number of chicken bakes, but for now, I'm just kind of enjoying the ride.
Next thing, next thing. Next thing.
It's the Kirkland Signature Pepperoni Pizza. Sold in packages of 4, it's the perfect pepperoni pizza for pepperoni pizza lovers that need a box full of marinara sauce. Oh yeah, by the way, Kirkland Signature is Costco's in-house brand, so whenever you see this logo, you know that it's a Costco production. I always thought that the logo looked like a battery logo, so I don't exactly love seeing it on food packaging, but you know, somehow I think I'll get by. Out of everything I bought for the video, the pizzas are the one that I regret the most in retrospect. Not because it's a bad pizza, because it's definitely above average. The problem is that even an above average frozen pizza is still a frozen pizza, and I'm just not that big of a fan. The Ronies are rockin', the sauce isn't too soupy, and it features a thin, crispy crust. But man, it's just so far and away from an actual pizza that it's practically a different food. I enjoyed it though. Like I said, it is above average. If you like a frozen pizza and you like them in bulk, you might enjoy these pizzas. I think that the 3 that I have left over are just gonna be sitting in my freezer for a while. I'm gonna have to use them as midnight snacks or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this shit. Different day, different pants, different black shirt. I had to film these 2 segments separately because I filled up on all of the frozen stuff the first day. I actually ate over half of that frozen pizza that I just got finished saying that I didn't like. The last 2 things I got for this video are the Ling Ling chicken and veggie pot stickers and the orange chicken, which was made by, it was like Quasi Kitchen or something like that. Quasi Kitchen.
Okay, well, they're gonna know that I already had some of these.
Now, this was not the first time I tried the pot stickers. The first time I tried them, I actually didn't really care for them, which is a shame because I bought a huge 4-pound bag of them. But I needed to get pot sticker cooking footage, so I said, you know what? I'll strap on my bandana of open-mindedness and I'll give them another shot. I'm not sure if the bandana was gripping my head too tightly or what, but the second time around, I really loved these pot stickers.
It's almost like a little meatball.
It feels like the perfect high-quality snack or appetizer that requires a very minimal amount of effort. I'm not sure that I need 4 pounds of them, but since they aren't Costco brand, I'm assuming that you can buy these in other stores too, most likely in a more reasonably sized package.
What are you doing in here? Where do you think you're going?
As for the orange chicken, you know, it sure was orange, and it sure was chicken. A lot of chicken. Copious meats. The box comes with 2 separate servings, so you only have to make half of it at one time, but even then, it's a lot of food. Probably enough food to feed 4 or 5 people, maybe even more if you were to add some rice and veggies into the mix. But it's also really tasty, and the chicken was higher quality than I expected. I'm not sure I can say that it's better than Trader Joe's orange chicken. I mean, Trader Joe is skimpy with his serving size, but I really love that chicken. This Quasi Kitchen chicken is a pretty solid second choice though. You know, this could end up being my most positive Brutal Foods yet. 100% I'm gonna be eating all of these again. Now, I've already almost finished off the chicken bakes and I'm eager for another chick and pot stick night. It's the frozen pizza, man. The frozen pizza is the only one where I'm just not sure when I'm gonna eat it. And again, that's not because of quality, I just really prefer actual pizza, but you never know. Maybe I get a little late night sneaky snacky and I pop a frozen za in the oven. biggest potential downside to Costco Foods is clearly the portion sizes that you're forced to purchase. I realize that for some, that's the entire reason to go to the store, but for me, I definitely wish I could downsize some of this stuff. It's gonna be a little while until I have any extra space in my freezer because the Costco Frozen Foods are large and very much in charge. Costco as a whole, pretty great store. It's a really fun place to browse. They hand out food samples all over the place, and they do have some good deals on items that most households could stock up on. If you're a smaller household though, you might also end up having to go to a regular grocery store for some things unless you really think you're gonna get through 18 hot dog buns before they go moldy. It's a challenge. It's a really big challenge. But you know what's another possibly more convenient way to feed your small household rather than running around to 5 different grocery stores? It's today's video spot.
Hi, I'm Freshie, and this video is sponsored by HelloFresh. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit, and I might be biased, but I'm a real big fan. HelloFresh delivers fresh, quality produce from the farm to your door so you can savor summer flavors right from home. They offer 30 different dinner recipes to choose from each week, and believe me, the choice is always tough because everything looks good.
Wow! Foolproof, step-by-step recipes make cooking a breeze. Look at this one-pot chili recipe I've had a ton of times, and it is always so good. Seriously delicious. I wish I could eat it again right now.
And all the ingredients come pre-portioned, which really helps cut down on your food waste. Quit ordering in so much and stop overbuying at the grocery store by going to HelloFresh.com and using code brutalmoose16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. That's HelloFresh.com, code brutalmoose16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts.